Coi Leray isn't happy her father, Benzino, has been contradicting her recollections of her upbringing. On a recent episode of Angie Martinez's podcast, IRL, the Players rapper recalled her mom cooking up nickels and dimes to support them, as in selling crack and sleeping in cars. However, Father Benzino disputes this during a recent Instagram live session, arguing she ain't never slept in no effing cars that I knew about. It looks like Coi's fed up with Benzino offering counterexamples of his good parenting because she let him into an Instagram session of her own. I watched him go online and he just creates craziness for no reason, she said. And if you notice, it has been a pattern for some time now. It just seems like every single time, instead of you congratulating me and being happy for me, you want to go online and try to use me to prove yourself to these people in this industry on why you feel like you didn't get the respect or whatever it is that you deserve. I don't want to be your clout kid. That's understandable, to say the least. She also pointed out, I don't have to get on here and lie about my struggle. I don't think anybody wants to do that. But yeah, I think that's corny. I have a mugshot. Ask my mom. I don't want to have to speak on this ever again. He made it very clear that he never wants to speak to me again. Again, this interview was done in June. I haven't said anything since, but respectfully, I wish that we could just keep everything offline moving forward. I'd rather you just do that on a respectful level of me, just being your daughter at the end of the day. Yeah, about time they took this off the internet.
Craziness for no reason. Make up things. Try to make it seem like I just don't. It just has to stop. And if you notice, it has been a pattern for some time now. A pattern since he went on Clubhouse and did the whole.
I think she's referring to the time he went on Clubhouse, the time when she got the Nicki feature and had spoke about it before it was completely official. But nonetheless, I can't take away from the fact that he is her father at the end of the day. And if he feels like he was there and for one, I'm going to take the artist's side on this. Even as a parent, you don't want to take away from your child's art form, to say the least. And when you say that the things that she's rapping about is completely the opposite, kind of affects how her audience might perceive her. And as a parent, that's something you kind of don't want to alter. So I'll say that point. But then at the end of the day, it's like you work hard and take sacrifices so you can you can allow them to live a better life than you and not have these stories to tell. But even if that's the case, like even if she's capping, like as the dad, I would assume if I was in a position, let's say personally, you just have to take that on the chin rather than coming online and saying this, that, and the other to maybe downplay the situation just based off her fan base and her audience and who her demographic is. So understanding that, you just got to bite that bullet. But that's an emotional thing. Again, I don't have children, but I know what it's like to care for people unconditionally, right? So that's a hard thing to stomach. But for your kid, that's a conversation they need to have in private, because nobody wins when the family feuds. And you saying that she didn't do this, do that, and her music is saying otherwise, it's only going to affect her image. So yeah, hopefully they get that taken care of, because it's distasteful to see a father and daughter beef for the public to critique and all that. So yeah, hopefully they get that under wraps.